Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. As I mentioned in the previous video, yesterday was the start of the National Pride group build that's being run by Ian, otherwise known as UKscalemodeller. And basically, from wherever you are in the world, the idea is that you build a kit or kits of something that your nation has used. So obviously, me being a Brit, I've got plenty of options, and a lot of them are upstairs in the loft. My first kit for this group build is this 1/100 scale Zvezda Matilda Mark 1. Now I have got the Airfix Matilda in 176, but it's a Mark 3 or something like that, and I thought this would be a nice little kit to start with. Let me just open the box and we'll have a quick look at the contents. So we've just got the one sprue, and the tank is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts. This is for the war game that Zvezda make. It's not actually part of the build. A very simple kit, as you can see. It shouldn't take too long at all. There are no decals with this kit, unfortunately. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. There should be a number plate, very similar to what the old cars used to have, on the front of the tank, and then there's usually a name on the side of the tank or on the front, and as I say, that's not included. If we just have a look at the back of the box, we can see how the kit goes together. Just to make sure that I am starting this build after the start date, you can see it's Thursday 23rd Jan at 6 minutes to 10 at night. So there we are, guys. Very straightforward. I don't know whether the tank should be finished all in one colour, all in green. I have seen some images of Matilda Mark 1s finished in like a green and black. So I'll need to do some research on that. But this is to add to my personal group build of building British armour, ships and planes. So I intend to do a lot for this group build, and I intend to do different scales. I've got 1/100th, as you see here, 1/200, 1/144 scale, 1/72 scale, 1/48 scale, and 1/35 scale. And that then, if you're looking at the ships, I've got 1/700th and 1/350th scale. Right guys, well, as you can probably tell, things went a bit awry, and I wasn't able to get the intro video posted last week as I intended. So it's been like 5 days later, and the build is now complete. So without further ado, I will show you the build. But what I would say is I've added it to a diorama, but the diorama was created some 15 years ago, 14 years ago, and so the figures on it are from when I did this small thing back then. So yeah, I'll show you what I've done with this build. So here it is. The figures that are on the dio are from a company called Peter Pig, and they are 15mm British infantry figures. And Peter Pig do a nice range of odd, if you like, figures. So for instance, we've got everybody here with a mug of tea, having a brew. I think they also did British infantry playing cricket or something like that. And of course 1/100 scale matches 15mm, so I just thought I'll take what was on there off and just put the Matilda on there. I did enjoy this little build, I have to admit. I was toying with the idea of adding the smoke discharges to the turret, which are missing, and also the headlamps on either side of the body of the tank, but in the end I just kept it as a simple build. paint wise, it's mainly Vallejo. Actually, that's not strictly true. The green on the tank was is Vallejo's olive green, which is 894. The black stripes are from the Games Workshop Abaddon Black. The tank tracks are finished in the AK's rusty tank track paint, and then all I did was lightened each of the colours. So just added some yellow to the olive green in order to highlight that. Added some grey to the black to highlight that. And that was basically it. There wasn't any issues with the build, as you can imagine. I think from the beginning of the video you can see there was only 6 parts, and so it was just a great little build to start with, this group build. So I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry it was kind of a bit bitty because of not getting the video out last week, but it is what it is. Anyway, look after yourselves guys. I hope all your builds are going well, and I'll catch up with you soon.